Good morning, Audacious Nation. Alright, so this is the second time I'm doing this video. The first time I did it, the camera died. And then, so I was in mid-talking about halfway through the video, and the video died. And I was like, great. But now, I get to talk about more what I was going to talk about, which I'm totally okay with. Last night, I played the first 3 hours of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Oh my god. That game is amazing. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Even like the first 3 hours. I'm like, I was a little bit hesitant to get into this one because I'd played one other Metal Gear, two others, if you count Ground Zeroes. Ground Zeroes, I started to play it and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know the story, I didn't know the characters, I thought this guy was Snake, but he is Snake, but he's actually Big Boss. But what about Solid Snake? And where's Raiden and all? But is he even involved yet? Like, what's going on? So I was really confused about Ground Zeroes, or the time frame of when that game was happening and things like that. However, after doing a lot of extensive research, and that just means going back and watching videos of the cutscenes of the old games and figuring out who's who and who's everything like that. And I didn't even have to do that, really, because Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain... This is going to be spoiler-free, by the way. I'm not going to talk about any spoilers. Even though I wish I could. I might do a spoiler video once I finish the campaign. But Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero, The Phantom Pain does a very good job of... You really don't even need to know what's going on. The first opening minutes of you'll be like, what is this game doing? I didn't expect this at all, and all of this other kind of stuff. Believe me, it's quite awesome. I was so surprised, and I was so into it. I'm dead into it. Now, this game is actually making me want to go back and play the older games, just to see what other crazy shit's going on with this, because it's really awesome. I wish I could spoil it, but I'm not going to. It just came out today. This is September 1st, obviously, so I'm not going to talk about it here. I may talk about it, in a spoiler video about 2-3 weeks from now when everybody has at least almost finished the game, or at least you know what the opening parts are, because I love the opening parts. So interesting. But as far as that goes, I also was able to play... I played only 3 hours of it, right? So I played from midnight. My PS4 preloaded it. I got it digitally. I may go pick it up physically again, if I really like it that much. But midnight hit, my little thing popped up on the corner of my screen saying, Metal Gear Solid is now available, you can now go play it, and I was like, I wasn't feeling that great earlier in the night yesterday. I was like, I don't know if I could stay up that late and play a game, and then all this other crap, and I was like, okay, why not, right? I was kind of feeling a little bit better, and I was like, I'm kind of tired and everything. I sat there from midnight to 3 a.m. I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop. Not many games do that to me anymore. There aren't many games where I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I have to stop myself, because otherwise I'll just play throughout the night. I'll play throughout the day. After this video, I'm probably going to play a little bit more, because I just have to edit this video real quick and then jump back in, because I don't have class until 12:30 and I don't have work today. So I'm just going to go crazy with that game. But I was able to play in all the trailers, and even when they first showed off the game back in E3 2 years ago, when it was first announced and first shown off at the Xbox E3 conference, when the Xbox One was the launch year, 2013. when everything was launching that year, and I was kind of up in arms because Metal Gear had always been a PlayStation exclusive kind of series, except for like the original Metal Gear, which was on the I believe the Super Nintendo. Um, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, oh no, they're gonna make it for all systems, so they're gonna have to cut back on power, and that doesn't matter. I don't care at this point. It doesn't really matter what system you play it on, as long as you can play it. Hideo Kojima is like a genius when it comes to these kind of things. 3 hours in, haven't played many other Metal Gear games, but and it's weird too. And I'll get to this a little bit later, because I mean I don't want this video to go on that long, but I do want to I want to talk about something else later about Hideo Kojima and Konami and the feel of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. And so I got to the first in all the E3 trailers. You saw that scene in Afghanistan, the desert. They ride in on horses in a sandstorm, and the sandstorm clears, and then it's like a big open world. And they're like, "Oh, it's a completely open world. Go do what you want." That's the mission I played. I won't spoil what happens in the mission, even though if you go watch the trailers, I think they spoil what happens in the mission or what you're supposed to be doing in the mission. But I went on that mission, and the way you can tackle objectives. So it said my mission objectives there were 5 objectives. They all had question marks. I had no idea what they really were except one, which was rescue this guy. And the rescue this guy was like, here's where he is. Here is where he is. Do what you want. Do what you need to do. Get him out of there. And then that's the rest. You know, whatever you want to do is up to you. So I was like, well, damn, I don't know what to do. Do I go and gather materials? But the thing is, and I don't know if this has story consequences, but they kept saying, like, he only has 3 days. You only give him 3 days. I only give him a week. I only give him 3 days. There is a real day-night cycle in the game. And so, as I was playing through the game, it slowly became night, and then became day. And night almost lasts as long as day. I mean, it's not like it's like all day, and then night real quick, and then all day, and then night real quick. No, it's night is night, and it's dark, and you need night vision, kind of. It's really cool how they do it. But I saw my objective, and so I kind of just made a beeline towards the objective, essentially, and to go rescue this guy. And along the way, I learned different stealth mechanics, because this is still technically kind of part of the tutorial. It's not a very hard mission, because it's the very beginning of the game. But you get to this area, and you can attack it. It's like Assassin's Creed in a lot of ways, where you can attack it in multiple different... Assassin's Creed to the max, where there's multiple different entrances, multiple different ways you can go. You can go straight up, guns blazing, straight through the middle, killing every motherfucker out there, and do everything like that. Or, what I did, I pulled out my tranquilizing pistol, right? And I waited until the cover of darkness, and I sat on a ledge, like a rock face, facing my objective. And I just had my binoculars picking out enemies, making sure I marked them, making sure everything like that. And then when it hit night, I snuck down. Whoop, I hit my microphone. I'm getting too excited here. I snuck down, weaved my way through, and if somebody almost saw me, I either choked them out, because I don't have interrogation, and I don't have the Fultoning mechanic out yet, where you can attach parachutes to. I don't have that yet. So I was choking out people or killing them and stuff, and moving their bodies and hiding them, or tranking them and making sure they don't bother me. And I got him that way. I got in, got out, nobody even noticed me, and it was probably the most gratifying experience I've had in a game, at least for the PS4 generation, or this generation, that I've had at all. And there aren't many games that give me that sense of, wow, I did it this way. However, if Logan played this, or if Houston or Will or Nick or if you're watching Brandon or anybody, Aaron, if you're watching this, anybody else could have done it differently, right? They could have even done the same thing I did, stealth, but they could have. I found a different path to get to that Overwatch to pick out my enemies. They could have just gone in blind, sneaking through everything. They could have gone in during the day. They could have stolen a truck and driven through the front, blown up everybody, and then gotten their guy, and just had a totally action-packed sequence. And then the end of the mission, I'm not going to spoil because there's like these... Yeah. I don't know. Just go play it. Just go play the game. Just go play the game. It's so amazing. It's so damn good. So, besides that, because I'm so excited to get back and playing that, and I don't know what's going to be, what's worse. I have this, which I got to finish, and then I have Mad Max coming in the mail later today. I want to make a Let's Play on, and there's my door alarm, my mom's home, which is weird. I want to make a Let's Play on Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I really do. However, I'm afraid of spoilers. So I might not do that. However, I'm probably going to write the review for Mad Max, because I am really interested in seeing how that game plays. I haven't read any other reviews anywhere else. So I'm kind of going in blind. Comment down below if you want me to make a Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid 5. I will. If enough people, if I get 50 likes on this video, if I get 50 likes, I will make a Metal Gear Solid 5 Let's Play video. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go do Mad Max, and I'm going to do all that, write the review for it. Hopefully soon. This weekend's going to be very busy, which is, I can't complain. It's video games. But, it's going to be very busy for playing games and making content. Because I have a feeling I'm going to have to use Friday afternoon to... I'm going to have to play Metal Gear all week. Every night. All week. And then on Friday night, I'm going to have to, switch off Mad Max and that. Friday night, 7 p.m., we're live streaming. Now, I don't know whether I should live stream. Comment down below if I should live stream Metal Gear or if I should stream Mad Max. Because if I stream Metal Gear, that is going to be spoiler-free. Mad Max, on the other hand, I don't think anybody cares if it's spoilers. That game is just... I enjoyed Fury Road a whole lot. It's probably the more artsy, cinematic, big budget film of this year, for sure. It's excellent if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I'm really in a dilemma because I need to play these two games. And then we got The Taken King coming out, and Will wants me, Nick, and Houston, all three of them want me to go and play The Taken King again. So I'll probably give that another shot. If I have time. And then on the 25th, I have NBA 2K16, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you know me, NBA 2K is the only game I play consistently throughout the year. I play everything else, right? Because I'd be remiss if I missed anything. But NBA 2K is a game that I can play all year. I haven't played 2K15, in about 3 weeks or something like that, only because I've gotten so annoyed by the cheese, the 3-point cheese, and the stupid, the zigzagging. I'm not even going to talk about that in this video, because I would, there's so many cheesy things in that game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Morning Talks with Alex on September 1st, 2015. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Like I said earlier, if I get 50 likes on this video, I'm going to make a Metal Gear Let's Play. And so be sure to hit the like button if you want to see that, or if you like this video. Be sure to share this with your friends, and hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Alex. Thank you for talking with me this morning. I'll see you tomorrow.